So in this part, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the Bitbrowser cloud phone. Bitbrowser also offer cloud phone. So I will be showing you guys how to set it up now. So without wasting too much of our time, let me dive you straight to the video. Alright, so you head over to where they write phone profiles. Click on where they write phone profiles. Now once you click on phone profiles, it's going to take you to this interface which look exactly the way the browser profiles looks like. As you can see, I already have some cloud phone I've created. So let me delete these ones and show you guys how to go about it. So I need to input my password, confirm. All right, so this is a Bitbrowser phone profile. Now how this works is that once you open an account and you want to use their phone profiles, that's you want to purchase a cloud phone, you need what we call computing power. Now the computing power is just like you're recharging. You have to top up your balance. Now they'll be charging from that computing power anytime you activate your phone, that's your cloud phone. So how can you now do that? You need to come over to this top left corner of your screen. You see where they write computing power. If you click on it, once you click on it, you head over to where they write purchase. Click on purchase. Now the computing power here, you need to select the device. You can select what's it called, the device you want. You understand? You can use Android. This is just the versions, Android versions. You understand? Now we have 1 month which is going for $25. We have 3 months, we have 6 months, we have 12 months. So the same thing applies to, you can see they have a different type of payment system which you can use. You can also pay with crypto, and if you want it to auto renew every month after your subscription have expired, you have to toggle on this. If you don't want it to auto renew, you have to off it. Now if you use my link in the description of this video to sign up to open an account, you'll be given a discount. You understand? So you need to top up your balance. You understand? So once you have done that, then you now head over to the browser interface. That's browser profiles interface. Now you need to click on add profile. Once you click on add, it's going to bring out this same option, the same way you set up browser profile. Now you have to select the version. You understand? So I'll select Android version 15. So now you can see their billing method, the temporary computing power and the monthly computing power. Now if you don't want to subscribe for the monthly, you can go for the temporary computing power. And how that one works is that you just fund your balance, just top up your balance. Once you've done that, whenever you launch your browser profile, that's your phone profile, that's your cloud phone profile, they are going to be charging from your balance. You understand? Now I will leave it on temporary computing power. Computing power. If you check below the screen, I have what? I have balance of 4.12. It was $5 before, because I already added a profile. I've been using it, so I still have 4 point something. You understand? So I will leave it on temporary computing power. Now this is the one I'm currently using. You understand? So once you leave it on temporary computing power, this is what it will cost you. It will cost you $0.04 each 24 hours. That's for the device. Then 0.09 per 15 minutes. That means each 15 minutes you spend, you activate your, if you activate your cloud phone, for each 15 minutes they will be deducting 0.09. Now if you add this up, these two up, it's going to give you 0.13. You understand? So every 15 minutes, this one is 24 hours, then this one is every 15 minutes. So once you have balance on your account, now you need to name the profile. Let's say you want to use this one for 5 surveys, or you want to use it for curious cats. Now you name it whatsoever you want to name it. Now you head over to the proxy aspect. You need to input your proxy. Now I'll go and copy my proxy from the same browser, that's from Jonix. Let me just copy one of the proxy here. copy, and then you head over to this place. You click on Ctrl V on your system. Then it's going to assign everything to where they belong. Click on check proxy. Exactly the way you set up your browser profile is the same way you set up your cloud phone. So as you can see, the proxy is checked. Now you can see it has finished successfully checking. Now any other thing, leave it the way it is. Don't touch anything. Just click on confirm. Now once you click on confirm, the phone, your cloud phone will be added there. You can see this is the cloud phone I just created. Now I already have this one and this. Let me open this one I have before, which is Atapo, the one I named Atapo. You can open the two devices. If you have 5 of them, you can open 5 of them at the same time. So let me open the 2 of them at the same time. As you can see, it is opening. Now you wait for it to finish loading. Let me minimize this page. Now the 2 devices are booting. You just have to wait for them to finish loading. You understand? These are cloud phones. You can see it is loading. This one and this is the second one. So wait for them to finish loading. You can see they are loading. Now you can see this one has finished loading. Now one thing I want you guys to take note on this cloud phone, it will be showing the network provider you are using. That's one. Secondly, look at how fast this browser is. If I click on the Chrome browser now, you can see it will open fast. You understand? That's one advantage of this cloud phone. It doesn't lag. You understand? So let me just cancel this. Click on cancel. Now anything you are doing, you can do it on this same browser, on this same cloud phone. You can run your Atapul accounts smoothly without issue. Just make sure you have a very good proxy. So let's say I want to check IP score.io. Enter. Now you can see how fast this thing is loading. Look at the second device again. I can still open the second device. You can see it's also loading. Now you can see this one has finished loading. So you can see how I'm using 2 different devices. You can see them. Now there is something I want to show you guys concerning this cloud phone. It has a lot of features here, which I'm going to be showing you. Now by the right hand side of the cloud device, okay, let me use this one as example. This one at the right side of my screen. This is to show that your network, this one show your network speed. Why this one, you can decide to switch it to landscape mode. Let's say you are doing a survey, they say you should rotate your phone. You can do it by using this, by tapping on this, unlike other cloud phone which you have to download an app for that. So this is just to add up volume, to reduce the volume. Now this one is to change the resolution. You can change high, clear or smooth. Now this one is if you want to upload a file on the cloud phone from your system. Once you click on this, it's going to bring out this page where you will be able to install. You can install any application, external app, or you upload a file. That's that for that. Now this next one is if you want to transfer this cloud phone now to your main phone, your main device, just click on this option and it's going to bring out a barcode, a QR code for you to scan. Just scan it with your phone to generate you a link. Just click on that link and your cloud phone will be transferred to your device. And even if your system is off, it will still work. As long as you have that link, you can still access it using that link. So that's that about this option. Now this one, if you want to root the device, let's say you want to root this device so that you'll be able to install some software that don't allow unrooted device, you can just do that. Now if you want to restart the cloud phone, you just click on this option here, this on and off option. This one is if you want to access your camera. Understand? See camera image streaming. You want to maybe upload something from your camera directly. This is the option to use. Now this one is strong TikTok compatibility. This one is another option on its own. So that's that about the features. So this is how to set up the Bitbrowser cloud phone. You can see I open multiple devices. If you wish to add more device, you can still do that by going to this same place. Click on add. You name it. You select the Android version. Now you can see that my balance has reduced to 3.9. You understand? You can see it has reduced to 3.9. That's how it will keep on deducting from your balance if you are using the temporary computing power. So our advice, you go for the monthly computing power. This one, you will just pay a one-time fee that which is $25 per month. And once you have done that, you can continue whatsoever you want to do at any time. Because if you say you are going for this temporary computing power, at the end of the day, you will notice that it is better you go for the monthly computing power package. You understand? So I hope you find this video useful. If you do, kindly don't forget to share, like, and also subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. Please and please always react to my videos whenever I post them. You can also share your comments, your thoughts on the comment section of this video. See you on another video.